Hello everyone, AMHarbinger here, and we're continuing with Tell Me Why. So the second episode just released today. Of course, seeing that I live on the East Coast, it didn't release until around midday, so sucks for me. But everyone already probably has full walkthroughs and everything available, but let's see what we have in store for Alicia and... Hello everyone, AMHarbinger here, and continuing with Tell Me Why. Now, episode 2 just released today, and we're going to see what we have in store for Tyler and his sister. Are they going to find out more about Marianne, or is something else going to happen? Last episode, we saw that Marianne's death was indeed not caused by Tyler, but his sister. She killed her mother in defense of her brother, but as we learned, Marianne was actually very supportive of Tyler and his decision to become a man. But we're seeing some things just don't line up, such as that very creepy figure that we saw at the end of the game. So let's get started, continue. There's no sound playing. I mean, no voices. The crafty goblins did everything together until one day, when darkness overwhelmed the big wooden house in which they live. Blamed for the darkness, Brother Goblin was forced to leave the forest, while Sister had to stay behind. 10 years later, they were finally reunited, and together they decided to confront the darkness in the big wooden house. Though they sought the help of their friends in the forest, they found no one wanted to dive into the long-gone past. This is how the goblins found themselves alone in the wooden house. So a low-key confirmation that all those characters in the story were actually people within the town.
Tomorrow we should play Compass and North Star in the woods.
Be sure to wear your hat then.
You be sure to wear your hat.
All right, who wants ice cream?
Me!
Eat up. Without a word, she went out and buried the tiara in the ground beneath the sapling. And as the final scoop of dirt fell, the tiara felt truly gone, and with it, the final link to her old self. She could only go forward and find a new place for herself in this world, where she was no longer truly a princess in a tiara and a beautiful gown, but a wan woman, alone in a deep and ancient wood. And that was how the princess lost her most precious treasure, and her title.
I don't like that story. There were no goblins, and it was depressing.
We won't read it again.
I love you, Mom. Not me. Just kidding. Love you, Mom.
Mwah. I love you too. Sleep well and dream, my doves.
So they did have a really close relationship. All the information we have about Marianne came from Tyler and her sister. So, or his sister. I know a lot of SJWs are gonna get me angry if I don't use the right pronoun. But they depict their mother as this devilish, destructive woman, but in reality, she was just trying her best to be a good mother. But I don't know. We don't have the full story right now. It just seems that they're remembering things wrong. and they're just demonizing their mother, trying to see that she was a terrible person because of what she did in her final acts.
What a waste.
When in reality, there was something more insidious in everything happening.
Allison! Ollie? Allison, help!
Oh, so this entire section is what happened in the last moments.
To call for help. Allison. I killed Mom. I killed her.
Family secrets. You know what I just noticed? Neither of them have the same hair color as their mother. I mean, they are twins, but I mean, maybe there's a secret in there of who the father is. And demonetized. Just like my non-commentary and commentary version of the first episode, this one is gonna get demonetized.
Try to keep you safe from harm. Try to keep it straight. Keep my head on. But it cuts so deep, and it hurts so hard. And I cannot stop the stars that fall. If I could hold you in my arms, if I could stave it all off, I would keep you close. I would stop them all. They would never find you. To hold on. To hold on. To hold on.
This scene is really weird. Like, it makes sense when kids are playing like that, but to grown adults?
I don't
Yeah, that is just creepy.
where the dark comes from. I don't know how to keep the light I found. I don't know how you shine even now. I don't know how.
Hey. You doing all right?
I thought coming here would be closing a chapter of our lives, you know?
And instead, we spun off a whole miserable prequel trilogy.
A trilogy?
Okay. No. We're not letting ourselves do this again. Come on. Up. Mind-numbing labor's a great way to forget your troubles.
Can't we just have coffee instead?
No. On your feet, soldier. Let's take a break from packing and sort out the furniture. If we get enough done, I'll drive you into town and buy you a gallon of ice cream.
Mint chocolate chip, 2 gallons. Let's do this.
He chose the worst flavor, of course. That's a bit harsh, but okay.
Goblin face is keep. $sign is donate or sell, and trash can is, well, trash. By the way, I cleared out most of the stuff from the bathroom this morning, but I left you the toilet.
How very generous of you. Crummy table and wobbly chairs.
Let's just sell that.
We ate way too much expired food on this table.
Well, not sell, trash it.
Oh, God. What's that smell?
You're doing a great job.
Thanks.
There we go. Keep it unlocked.
Ugh, what's that smell?
Smells like delicious garbage.
Ooh, yes, delicious indeed.
Or could it be Stinky Pants Sam?
Oh, Stinky Pants Sam!
Come on now. Sam got that smell getting a skunk out of our barn. Be nice.
A skunk? What did you do to her? Is she okay?
Sure is. She just went hunting for food and couldn't get back out. All she needed was a little nudge to get her on her way.
Sam Kansky, hero of skunk kind.
I remember being super impressed by him, and it made me want to be a wild animal superhero too.
I feel so bad for Sam. He's just very lonely.
You hungry?
You got
I
ketchup.
have a whole lot of nothing.
You got like a little doublet of ketchup right there.
Make me one of those pickle and ketchup sandwiches?
I'm sorry, sir. We are all out of pickles today. Could I interest you in a ketchup-only sandwich? Looks like there's still a bottle back here.
Ew.
That
Says
sounds
the guy who
awesome.
used to eat peanut butter with ranch.
So good.
I mean, no judgment there. It's like, have you ever seen Dexter's Laboratory when he goes to the Amish country? He's like, do you have any ketchup? And he's like, that's the devil's substance. I think it was Dexter's Lab.
What to do with this?
That actually is a really good table.
Ooh, I could turn this thing into a terrarium. Hey, remember Volcano?
It won't let me pick an answer. I found a glitch. Yep, my character's locked in. Yeah, I just found a glitch.
This has been sitting in a damp house for 10 years. No one wants to eat off it.
Okay, just found a glitch. The game is locked. I can't move or anything. Literally. There we go. Let's, I'm gonna send this to don't not. Glitch found. Alright, so I had to reset everything. Literally everything.
Allison,
Close the game and
I asked you
everything.
to clean up the coffee table 3 times already.
Oops, I forgot.
So hopefully I won't find
All
another
right.
glitch.
I'll clean it up.
Thanks. While you do that, I'll check out the furniture. I'm guessing you want to keep the coffee table?
Yeah. Is that okay?
Sure. I'm not really planning on bringing furniture to Denali. And if I need a base in Juneau, you'll have all the furniture I need.
How very non-committal of you. All right, I'll keep it.
I really like that armchair.
You mean like mold smells?
Maybe sit in it for a few minutes and see if you get used to the mold smell first.
On second thought, never mind.
Maybe it'll be salvageable with a deep clean?
Can I get up?
And finally. I hate to say it, but the couches get a one-way ticket to the dump.
No protest here. I think I have permanent knee damage from a decade of bumping into the corner of those damn things.
Well, then that's it for the living room. You are relieved from your duties.
Okay, never mind. I thought I had another glitch to deal with.
Ugh, gross stain is gross.
What happened?
Some unfortunate spillage that brought about the end of indoor tea parties. I hid the stain with my toys, forgetting that they would eventually be picked up.
Brilliant move, Ronan.
Well, I seem to recall a time you stole an egg, put it on the couch, and sat on it because you wanted a pet chicken.
We don't talk about that.
Uh-huh.
Well, at least I didn't leave a stain.
What the hell is that sound?
I guess it's finally time to take these pictures down.
Yeah. Still deciding what to do with them.
I'm gonna go with their happy memories.
I mean, most of them are pretty happy memories.
I guess.
You look cute here.
That's not me. I mean, it is, but
I get it.
But not really. I get it.
it's just weird. Seeing myself like that again. Damn. Didn't think a picture could throw me like this anymore.
I'm sorry. That sounds really rough.
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm like 1,000 times better. But I've got a ways to go before I'm comfortable taking my shirt off. Which is why I'm scheduling my top surgery as soon as we sell this house. No more putting a binder on every morning. God, that sounds fucking amazing.
Yeah, totally. And just so you know, I'll be there to help out when you do. Whatever you need.
Thanks.
All right. What's your verdict, Ronan?
You know what? I'll keep a few. To remind us how far we've come.
Who's that? Oh, wait, that's Eddie.
Oh man, I love this one.
Why do I look so pissed? I remember loving this.
Maybe because Marianne was sticking a camera in your face?
Come on, smile, like Allison.
I'm not a fan of the whole memory systems of how it controls. You have to press the button once in order to trigger it. To me, it would have been better if they just held it down.
Come on, honey, smile, like Allison.
Hold up your fish.
It's not my fish anymore. Allison stole it.
Wait, how'd she steal a fish?
My sister, the fish thief.
You were just being bratty.
Was I, though?
Yes, all I did was help clean it when we were out on the porch. Eddie had to force you to share.
Yeah, that's something kids do. I used to do that a lot with my brothers. Oh look, a collectible. Goblins were here.
What's this doing down here? Is that gum?
Hey, Allison.
No way.
Take a
Guess
break
that was
with me.
probably me.
No way. Gum would not remain sticky like that for years. It would fall off eventually, within like a month.
What to do with this?
Let's keep that.
Tables are expensive. And besides, this one's an Allison and Tyler original.
Hey, clean freak. You want coffee?
Starting the fire again?
Yeah, I'm gonna boil some water. You want something to drink?
We're gonna go with coffee like
Would you
true
rather
Americans.
have instant coffee or instant coffee?
Nah, sorry. I'm more of a tea person. Get it? Tea. As in,
How long have you been waiting to make that joke?
longer than I'm willing to admit.
I am so glad Eddie came through on the caffeine.
Shh, did you hear that?
The Ice King is sending us a warning.
For your punishment, said the Ice King, you shall be banished from the forest. And if you dare come back before the new moon, you shall feel my anger in your gut. Hear it in the wind. Whoosh!
Do you think the Ice King would really react that way? He may be intimidating, but he's always fair and never mean.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Maybe he tells the goblins to help the people they hurt instead?
Great idea, sweetie. Why don't we think about it at dinner? I'll put everything away for safekeeping while you go wash your hands.
Can you put them in the binder so they don't get stained?
Of course, love.
I still think my dark and twisty version was better.
We put so many hours into that book.
Yeah. Our binder was full of extra drawings and incomplete stories. Think they're all still in the kitchen drawer?
We should go take a look.
1 second.
I completely forgot we had a pet vole for a few days.
Poor Volcano. She was in rough shape when we found her. Good thing Marianne actually knew what she was doing with Ninja's wildlife. Hey, they're in here.
Lasagna! Lasagna!
Finish your salad first. Thank you, Tessa. You're a lifesaver.
Oh, don't worry about it. They're just leftovers from the restaurant.
What about Volcano? She needs to eat her lunch too.
Oh, you're quite right, love.
Ugh, she can have my corn.
Here you go, little one. You must be hungry too.
Tessa really did keep us all fed.
She always tried to take care of everyone. Still does, I guess.
She's a good person, ultra religious, but good.
Ancient appliances, you are staying here. Although, that oven looks in okay enough shape.
No way. We are not moving the oven.
Not to mention, yeah, if it doesn't work, it can cause a fire. Dumping a cake. That is hilarious.
Allison's first drafts. Right. Because I didn't contribute at all.
Come on. I know you did. I can't believe she kept all these.
You'd think putting them on the fridge for a couple of weeks would have been enough.
Are they really
You
surprised?
know how we thought of ourselves as the goblins? Did you ever get the sense that maybe Marianne was the princess in the stories?
Yeah. She called her bedroom the princess's sanctum, and she was all alone in the woods, in this house, until we showed up.
She was. Alone, but with a few friends who helped her along the way.
What are you doing?
Research. So, if Marianne was the princess, then who were all the rest?
And here we go.
I mean, the bear is
Come
Sam.
on, humor me.
The moose is most likely, let's see what the memories have to say.
The bear was the most helpful one. He was always around.
Stalking her?
What? No.
I mean, he was kinda always there. Lurking.
Stalker.
You go here.
Oh, okay, swapping.
Poor Moose. Really didn't do him justice.
Justice? Kind of ironic, huh?
Considering he was the lawful good one.
Too bad the law isn't really just.
For those who don't know, he's making reference to one of the officers who was incarcerating 2 people who needed mental help. But since Alaska had limited limited mental hospital beds, they were being convicted instead of getting the help they need.
You done?
I'm sorry about that. I mean, I feel like I got the order correct.
Pelican.
She was the most generous one.
Yeah, but there was always a catch. All right, I think I'm done.
You sure?
Yeah.
How do you like them apples?
You know, I think you might be onto something. What about these guys? I don't see them being real-life people. Or this one.
The specific human attributes you have assigned these forest animals are truly thought-provoking.
Indubitably.
I mean, I kind of figured all of this out when I played episode 1, but, you know, I guess
Yep,
the kids,
Totally
they're a
Marianne.
bit slow.
Why a
I don't
princess,
know.
though? Why not a queen?
She hated authority.
Yeah. She'd have been a terrible ruler.
Also, I was going to make note of how they made note of why their mother saved all those drawings. I mean, it seems like it would be in her character. As we've seen, she has tons of photos of her kids. She's shown to be very loving to her children, except for the whole part where she tried to kill one of them, which we still have to find out why she was doing that. Something was happening there. My theory was that someone was about to attack her, the way she was just so frazzled and unhinged with the door open and her loading her gun. So it was even happening before Tyler showed his mother her hair. So yeah, a lot of things don't add up. That thing freaked me the hell out.
You better hurry, or the Mad Hunter will catch us! We need to hide. This way! What's going on? I don't know. Is he here? Is he really here? I'm scared. Go away! Yeah! Go back to the forest!
I forgot about that. We'd been pretending he was there.
And then, suddenly he was.
That was the only time that happened, right? Allison? Wait. It felt way too real. It was...
Us. Pushing our imagination way too far.
Great. Sam Kansky, Grandmaster of Bad Timing. We're not done with this conversation.
Morning, Sam.
Ahoy, goblins! I ran into Chief Brown, who said you were starting to clean up on the house this morning, so, I kind of figured you might need some supplies.
Thank you. That was very thoughtful.
So listen, I wanted to apologize for scaring you yesterday.
You didn't. Your shotgun did.
Yeah, well, anyway, I also came by to say I fired up the Google and I did some reading. I didn't know the difference between all those words. I mean, never been much of a reader. Huh? But I think I get why what I said was wrong, and I'm real sorry. Oh, and before I forget, for the lady of the house. It was her mom's favorite recipe. Still make it darn near every week. Think of her every time.
Definitely not creepy.
Thanks. But we don't have a stove. Still no electricity.
Oh yeah, the fuse box is busted. Just another thing I've been meaning to put back together around here.
Where is it? I can take care of it.
Oh, I don't doubt you can. But, I've been kicking this thing back to life for the last 20-some years. I'll give you a hand.
All right.
Boxes in the barn. Follow me.
We'll be right behind you.
Sam, she's gone. You gotta move on, buddy. Like, can you imagine being so obsessed with someone to the point that you're still having
apology
them
was
govern your
something.
life,
Come on.
even after
We
they're
need
gone?
lights. So be nice to the helpful man.
And Tyler is acting a bit of a jerk. No, I get it. He pointed a shotgun at you. I would be also on edge with this guy, but he's trying. And it's clear he's just very, very lonely.
So,
Especially the fact he gets drunk
how's
every other week and
school?
police needs to
I
escort him out
graduated already.
of
Outdoor
bars
studies.
and all that.
Oh, outdoor studies, huh? Well, it's a good thing I came along when I did. You know, I built this here barn for your mama.
You built the barn for her? Holy crap.
You really helped her out, huh?
Now, you know, just a few chores here and there.
That's not a
as
few chores. Look at
I was
this.
glad to
You
help.
built this place for her.
Your mother, she... No. I could never bring myself to leave her high and dry. Anyways...
Because you were in love with her
Find that
and
darn key.
she didn't love you back. I know that's very... I don't know.
Just open the door.
And give us our keys. All of them.
Well, I, figured I might still need to do some maintenance, so,
Nope. We're good.
Dude, come
Thank
on. You gotta move on with
fair
your life.
warning. Door's a bit temperamental.
Haven't you been taking care of this place? You didn't oil the doors?
What? You think I just hang out here all day or something?
Seriously, yeah, Tyler, stop
Here,
acting
son,
like
give me a
dick.
try.
Good.
Okay, when you twist it as far as you can to the left, give it a nice little jerk.
Damn it.
They
No
broke the
shit.
lock. Still. Sam, you built this place for her. She wasn't going to fall for you. You gotta... I don't know.
Well, at least the door is
I
open
just don't
now.
know. Maybe there's some more to him that we're not learning. But from the story about the bear, he apparently
fuse
saved her
box.
from something.
Oh, no,
and
no, no.
he's been
You
coming back
and you
every...
are going to clean
He's
up
been
your
coming
mess.
back
I'll
every
take care of the
time to
fuse
try
box.
and woo her. And
I'm
he
not
failed every
asking.
single time
Go
because
on.
she didn't feel that way about him. And yeah, he's still doing it even after she's dead. Dude, come on.
All right. That fuse box is not going to fix itself. All right. Fuses go into plugs. Should be easy enough.
Marianne, I wrapped up your electrical board. I gotta run, but in the case you want to check it out, careful not to overload the circuits. You'll have to use 15 amp fuses for the garage. Amps total 120 for the whole house. Sam, P.S. Pretty proud of myself for once. I've respected the right color coding. Each fuse should have the right color cable. Okay. Alright, garage, water heater, kitchen, outlet, lights, mid-range.
Thank you. Oh, shit. Oh.
What happened? You okay?
Here. Just a bum knee. I wrecked it playing ball.
15 for the garage. 120 in total. I'm an idiot, so I'm probably gonna screw this up.
That's rough.
So the garage is 5 and 6. Place 15 for this one. So the garage is 15. No, wait, that's the generator heater. Never mind.
Fine. Probably the
So 120 for the whole house. Okay.
A bottle of tequila.
Sure could go for a margarita right about now.
So 105.
Really?
Hey, sometimes old Sam likes to feel fancy.
Let's try this one. Seems good.
There we go. It just took me a while because I'm stupid. I didn't notice the color coordination.
You damn fool.
Everything okay?
You two look like you got this all in hand, so, bye.
What was that about?
Seriously? What do you... Tyler?
I wonder why Sam got so upset.
Really?
Hey, that's not cool. Sam has a serious problem.
Sorry. It was a low blow. He really freaked out when he saw that gun rack. Remind me to take it down later.
I'm starting to predict that these kids are really... Well, they're not kids. These siblings are not really smart. That looks like the gun that... the rack where she picked out the gun that was used to, you know, almost shoot you. And he feels guilty about that.
Preda rep. What's that? Ew, what?
Do not spill it on your shoes.
Why is there wolf pee in our barn? Wait, if it's a weird sex thing, I don't want to know.
You wish. It scares off predators and rats.
Ugh, lovely.
But
Hey there, little buddy.
Wouldn't that attract wolves, though?
Are you cooing at a spider? It had better be a tiny one.
Don't listen to the mean lady. You're an 8-legged beauty.
What are we gonna do with this wreck?
Take it apart, sell the scrap.
Be my guest. It sure looks like a pile of junk to me.
Where you see junk, I see dollars. Oh man, I'm gonna put together the sweetest toolbox ever.
Okay.
Found Marianne's stash. Blueberry, salmonberry. Huh. Birch and fireweed?
Bet it tastes like restricted freedom and 9 p.m. lights out.
What is salmonberry?
Those have definitely gone bad.
As far as I'm concerned, they always were.
Does canned food really expire?
Yes.
I mean, it's airtight, right?
Not gonna be the one to test that out.
Canned food does expire.
Allison, do you know who this is?
What did you find?
Do you know who that is?
Yeah. That's Carol, Eddie's mom. I've seen other pictures of her, but never this one.
Man, look at Brown. And Marianne. She looks really happy.
Can I?
Careful, the glass is broken.
Are you okay? It stings. Let's go see Mom. But she'll get mad. We weren't even supposed to be here.
Another memory.
Come on, it's gonna get infected. I don't want to. She said not to disturb her and Eddie. Where are you going?
Things were different when she was around. We were family, Eddie. How could you do this to me?
Shh.
Look, I had to make that call.
What were they talking about? I can't figure out what's going on.
I don't know, but I remember that whatever Eddie had to do, whatever that call was about, it was tearing him up.
Tearing him up? He was being a total cop, and Marianne got pissed and threw him out.
Seriously?
I'm gonna show you what I remember. There, by the house.
The way I see it, maybe his mother was on life support and he had to pull the plug, and Marianne got angry about that. Tyler's quick to jump to everything instead of analyzing and taking every direction seems to be... I mean, it's a little bit annoying, but I don't know.
I had to make that call. I was just following the law.
Oh, yeah? And this little visit right here? What would the law say about this, huh?
Look, I didn't have to come out here, but I did.
You're a goddamn hypocrite. Get out of here!
Or maybe I'm wrong.
Marianne.
I said get out! Out!
What? She didn't throw the picture at him.
You sure about that? He was being a complete dick.
How can you be sure? We were eavesdropping. We could barely see a thing.
What do you think happened then?
Wait, how could you not see a thing? You were right over there by the blue tarp. And they were standing right here. How could you not see them? I don't know. Video game logic, right? Also, memories are also subjective.
I had to make that call. I was following procedure. What I'm legally required to do.
Then why are you here? Pretty sure this isn't procedure.
I wanted you to hear it from me.
Please leave.
Marianne. I'm sorry.
Please just go.
How do we keep remembering the same things so differently?
It was a long time ago, and, well, memory's a tricky thing.
Wait, when did that happen?
I'm not sure. I think it was the exact same day she attacked you.
That's what I thought.
Uncle Eddie said he hadn't seen Marianne for weeks.
Yeah, that was bullshit. And what was all that about following the law? What was he doing here exactly?
He must have had his reasons for not telling us.
Look, I know he took care of you, but that doesn't make him incapable of lying.
I can't see him being that cold with Marianne.
Not to
Even if he
mention, it
was
doesn't
being
also
calm.
mean that he's a
I
jerk
mean,
like you're
I
painting
can,
him out to be.
Who knows?
Like, their contrasting
guess memory's a
views on
tricky
Eddie
thing,
are a
huh?
reflection of their memories as well. We see that Tyler's seeing him as a bit of a dickhead, and Allison, his sister, is seeing him as more of an appealing person. So yeah.
Get out. I know you were just doing your job, but I need you to go before you get in trouble. Please just get out of here.
Decided to go with that memory instead.
Alright. Say Brown really felt bad about whatever he came out to tell her. It was still the day she attacked us. He still lied. Now what?
We go and get a straight answer from him.
Right now?
Yes. I'll go get my car keys.
But what will these mountains of trash do without us?
Fuck the trash.
You could probably get a good price for that wheelbarrow.
Man, I can't believe Brown lied. I mean, I may not be the guy's biggest fan, but he's always talking about the truth and the law and shit.
Do you have to be so happy about it?
What?
I know you've been waiting for something like this. Something that proves Eddie's an asshole. But gloating about it is really not cool. It's Tina. I gotta take this. Yeah, just a sec. I'm parking the car.
Guess I'll just go stretch my legs then.
No, just give me a sec. Okay, Tina, what's going on?
Hi, hon. I've got someone who is super interested in seeing the house.
Oh, that's amazing. When?
They're just in the area for a couple of days, so they'd like to come by day after tomorrow.
Oh, I'm not sure it'll be ready.
Hon, this guy is very motivated, but I know he's looking at other properties. And it's not like you've had people breaking down the door.
I appreciate that, but we've kind of got a lot going on over here.
Did I mention it would be an all-cash offer?
That's really shady. But let's do it.
Do it.
Yeah?
Yep.
Great. I'll set it all up and send you the details. Later, hon.
That's something she would do too. It's like she just wants to get rid of the house, so I feel like that's an answer she would want. Do not feed the bears. There's gonna be a bear attack sometime in this episodic series.
Dee and I did that trail a couple years ago. We drank ice-cold beers when we reached the summit. Whose votes are you looking to win out here, Tom? The bears?
The bear votes are important. They're the ones who protect your country. They're the ones who fight for the environment. How dare you devalue the bear's vote? It's just so
Looks like you found a
unethical.
nice spot.
We've been here before, right? So, Tina?
Tina West, our realtor.
Oh, that Tina. What'd she need?
Well, we have an interested buyer. Tina's gonna show him the house day after tomorrow.
Oh, great.
Apparently he'd be paying cash, but he's just in town for a few days, so... I mean, we're not signing anything in blood. It's just a showing.
I know.
Look, we both need this money, and it'll take at least a few weeks, right? There's plenty of time to figure out all this Marianne stuff.
It's fine. You did it. It's done. Let's move on. So, before Tina called, we were talking.
Yeah?
I'm not happy your foster father fucked up.
Oh yeah? Because you sure sounded like it.
He hid information about Marianne.
I know! You just don't have to rub it in.
He doesn't get a pass just because this is uncomfortable for you.
I'm not giving him a pass. It's just... hard.
I can understand both sides.
This situation is hard. You think
He
I
took
liked
care of her, and
learning all
that's
that
why she's
shit about
upset.
Tessa?
But Tyler doesn't like the guy, so he's just relishing in the moment.
This town... these people... they're just memories to you. But it's my home, Tyler. My friends. My family.
Now he's upset. I thought I was your family.
And as much as I want answers, I'd rather not lay waste to my entire life to get them.
You seem pretty eager to ditch all those friends and family, Allison. Apparently a cash offer is all it takes.
I'm ready to move on. But that doesn't mean I want to burn every bridge on my way out.
That makes sense, yeah. That's logical. She was to move on from her mother and the trauma, and at the same time, she still wants to remain close with the people who've taken care of her during that time. I understand that Tyler spent most of his time in juvenile hall and doesn't see the same...
I'm fucking freezing.
Doesn't feel the same way, but what are you gonna do? Let's do what Eddie warned me about this.
Uncle Eddie warned me about this, but I didn't listen.
Oh yeah? What did Uncle Eddie have to say?
That we wouldn't get along.
Just that we've led pretty different lives. We might not really see eye to eye like we used to.
Ah, I see. Chief Brown said you shouldn't trust me, so you don't.
It's not about trust. Okay, just a few things. This is not about trust. You two have been apart for years. It reminds me a lot of Mass Effect 2 with the Geth and Legion. Legion and the Geth, they went their separate ways with Legion's Geth deciding not to worship the Reapers, and the Geth that worship the Reapers deciding to go their own way. Even though they parted way on civil terms, they still shared information among one another. However, when Legion goes to infiltrate a Geth ship that is worshiping the Reapers, he finds out they are limited in information to the actual Geth, to his Geth. And it completely blows his mind. And Shepard tells them when people separate, even AIs in this regard, when they get together, they don't often agree with one another. Tyler, even though Tyler and Allison are close twins and love each other, they've lived separate lives. They've developed differently. They're not going to see eye to eye. Just like he hates Eddie, she loves him because he took care of her. He likes the fact that he lied so he can rub it in Allison's face, whereas Allison feels betrayed by the person she's trusted her entire life. I don't know. That's how I'm seeing this. You shut people out.
Why do you shut people out like this?
You're literally talking inside my head. Not sure how I could shut you out even if I tried.
You know what I mean, Ty.
That was also something I brought up. Like, that would be incredibly uncomfortable if you had someone in your head who could read everything you're saying at all times.
Hey, you feeling this?
Found you! North Star! Okay, now you're the star and I'm the compass. Okay, and don't cheat. I know you were sending me fake hints last time. I did not. Yes, you did. Okay, I won't do it again.
You were always accusing me of cheating.
Because you totally did.
It was a cool game. Guessing where you were just by feeling what you felt.
Gotta go with that answer.
Yeah. I can't believe we played it in public, though. We probably looked like tiny freaks shouting nonsense.
Well, we were freaks. But that's why we were awesome.
You never wished we fit in a little more? Not at all?
No, not really. I mean, we had each other. That was enough for me.
Hey, I really am sorry I gave Tina an answer without talking to you first.
It's okay. You probably made the right call. You were right to call me out earlier. I was being a jerk about Eddie.
I'm all for enjoying the wins as they come, but maybe not at the expense of my father figure.
I'll try my best.
Well, at least that Tyler's finally owning up to him acting like a jerk.
Remember that time both the bridges collapsed?
A week before they... And Sam had to bring us supplies with his boat.
Felt like our house was on a deserted island, but way colder.
Sam really was the person who kept him alive all this time.
God, I'd love to be able to make something like this.
Come on. You're a great artist, too.
I'm nowhere near this level.
But you need to stop selling yourself short.
This takes an insane amount of talent to create. Was that Dorian Key? I bet Griffin Ramsey can make something like that. She has such amazing art. I can't afford one because I'm poor, but whatever.
Hey! Look what I found! Aha! I knew it was still here.
I knew we'd been here before. We claimed it as part of the Ronin kingdom.
And it still is. All it needs is a little update.
What are you doing?
When I I wanted to do back then, but I didn't have the guts. There, looking better already.
You're right. Way better.
I got another achievement. Really racking up that gamer score. Alright, let's call out Eddie.
So, what's the plan?
We go inside and calmly ask Eddie why he was there that day.
You've never done that. You've always been aggressive and forward.
Let's try to let him get his side of the story out, okay?
Remember with Tessa? She just literally walked into her office and started like, "You did this."
Yeah. I understand, Mr. Barrow. I'll be sure to let him know. Yes, I have it all written down.
And we're back to
Have
Tyler.
a good day, Mr. Barrow. Morning, Missy.
How do you get stuck working reception?
Rose called in sick this morning. I'm covering for her while I try to get my paperwork done. What are you doing here?
Just checking in with Uncle Eddie.
I'm guessing from the identical features that this is Tyler?
Tyler, Denise, Tyler.
Wilson, could you tell Officer Vincenzi that I'll be... Oh, good morning, Allison.
Hi, Uncle.
I'm gonna take Dr. Torres' statement. No need for Vincenzi to come back to the station.
He doesn't seem like he's in the best of moods.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but he's been a little off all day. Good luck.
Great. He has an excuse to brush us off.
Hey.
He speaks. How's Delos treating you so far?
It's been good to see Allison.
She's been talking nonstop about you lately. I know she's happy to have you here. Hey, been meaning to say, Allison showed us that article you wrote for the Juneau Daily last year. You were spot on. The state needs to be giving way more money to youth centers. Fireweed was lucky to have you.
Try and be civil.
Thanks. I spent a lot of time fighting for more outdoor activities. Made some enemies in the administration over that one. But the first time those kids summited Mount Roberts, man, they were so proud. It felt great.
I know exactly what you mean. I volunteer sometimes with the JCE. You know, give lectures about police work, lead group talks when I can.
JCE?
You know, Juneau Coalition for Equality.
Oh. Oh. Wait, really? That's awesome.
Yeah, and I don't mean to preach, but the kids in those groups, be it Fireweed or the JCE, they need people who really understand them. People who know where they're coming from and will fight for what they need. Anyways, sorry for the rant.
Oh, hello, kids.
Hello, middle-aged adult.
Everything all right? Your uncle said you two were going to be knee-deep in trash for a few days.
A few days? That's optimistic. It feels like every time we clear out a drawer, two more just appear out of thin air.
Huh. Yes, you got my sympathies. When we emptied Linda's parents' house, oof, I thought we'd have to rent a backhoe.
How is Linda?
Later.
I feel like I haven't seen her in months.
Good. Yeah, she started working over at the high school as the librarian. Pay's not great, but she gets to see the kids every day, so...
I bet Brendan's thrilled.
Oh, yeah. Happy as any teenager who's got to spend extra time with his mom.
Well, I'll let you work.
No worries. You're not a bother.
So those are the missing kids?
You said your daughter was with you during the incident?
Yes, she was.
I'll need her information too.
Tyler
Can
Ronan.
you give me her name
Good
and
to
date of
see you
birth?
again.
Okay.
You've gotten tall.
That usually happens between ages 11 and 21.
Yeah,
Different last name?
well,
Yes,
welcome
her
home.
father's. My ex-husband.
Thanks.
live with you most
It's been a while.
So,
No,
what brings
her
you two
father
around?
has primary custody because of
Neon lights.
She stays with
got
we just can't
cyberpunk
get
on the
enough
mind.
of the fluorescent lights and smell of old takeout.
Oh, come on. It's not that bad. So is there anything I can help you with?
Yeah, I'm not gonna be direct about that.
Busy day around here?
No. The fire alarm went off 3 times in the span of an hour this morning. I thought the chief was going to rip that alarm right off the wall.
All right.
Alright, see ya, man.
The report states you
So
called
he's the one
yesterday at
who's
6:15
actually
a.m.
incarcerating the
Someone
people who need
vandalized
mental
your
help, but it's not really, again, it's not his fault. They just don't have the
9
facilities to
a.m.
accommodate everything.
But you couldn't
Sucks.
stay to give us
Oh boy, fire drills. Everybody's favorite way to slack off.
Hey, is that your desk?
Of course.
Huh? I didn't think so.
Here you work at
Move
Cottonwood
on.
Hospital?
He's got a
Right.
point there.
That sure
Sorry.
is a commute.
Certainly is.
What's your usual working hours?
I'm a surgical resident at one of the only hospitals in Southeast Alaska. I'm basically always on call.
Ah, yeah, of course. Well, listen, we really appreciate you coming in after a 24-hour shift. Did you need something, Allison?
Yeah.
I like
Tyler,
how they are just
shall we?
talking about sensitive police matters right in the open. Obviously, this is what police officers do. They just let us hang around there. Makes
Morning,
total sense.
Chief Brown.
Good morning, Tyler.
Hey, could we talk to you in private? It's a little urgent.
Can you excuse me for a second, Dr. Torres? What's going on, you two?
We had a few more questions about our mother.
Look, now's not the best time.
Well, maybe we can come back later then?
Excuse me. Come on.
He's gonna be really annoyed now.
Guys, I'm understaffed today. I've got a receptionist out sick, an officer dealing with personal issues. I need to finish taking this woman's statement, and I don't have time to chat right now.
We were just hoping for some answers.
Well, I don't know what more you think I'm going to say. I already told you everything. I need to get back to this complaint. Sorry, guys.
I mean, in all honesty, he is kind of right.
Oh, I hate when he's stubborn like that. So what now?
He's look at this guy. He's really
Miss
busy.
Torres. Where were we?
Well, he's obviously not going to give us the truth. So I say we go get it ourselves. Where do you think they'd stash her file?
I don't know. The archive room? Maybe Eddie's office? Wait, you're not seriously thinking of breaking and entering a police archive?
Go big or go home.
Could you go through the full details of your morning with me, Dr. Torres?
Of course. I woke up at 5 and got ready for work. Isabella's father was coming over to pick her up at 6:30. So I woke her up at 6. I made breakfast, and as we were eating, I realized I hadn't grabbed the mail the night before. Isabella asked to come with me, so I helped her into her coat and boots before we went out. We stepped outside. It was still quite dark, but she spotted it anyway. Something was going through our mailbox.
Let's go upstairs, Tyler.
To it because I was shutting the door. But Isabella is certain of what she saw.
So they're talking about someone who's been stealing mail around people everywhere.
Everything all right?
Yeah, everything's fine. We're just, I was just telling Tyler where the upstairs bathroom is. Tyler, help me out here.
Oh, yeah. Toilet emergency. Lake water. You know, Mother Nature's juice cleanse.
There's a bathroom just past the break room. Behind you. First door on your right.
Forget it, Tyler. There's no way we're getting upstairs out in the open like this. It's too suspicious. There must be another way up.
You know, Greggs was talking about a fire drill earlier. Are there any kind of fire exits?
Oh my god. Why didn't I think of that? Lobby, now.
Alright, so let's see. Fire exits.
Alright. Let's see.
The one right there.
Fire exit.
It opens up to a staircase on the side of the building, but it'll definitely be locked from the inside.
Yes.
If one of us were to create a diversion, the other could slip upstairs and open the door. And since you're the troublemaker, I nominate you as the one to make a scene.
Wait, really?
Got a better idea?
It's not. You got nothing.
Not
Let's
really.
do this.
No.
Right. Let's go.
Alright, so how do I make a scene?
pile of paperwork.
What about it?
I could tip it over.
Kind of messy, but I mean, sure.
It's gotta be something a little more subtle. Maybe I pull the fire alarm.
Guess I probably can't trip the circuit breaker, but I could turn the lights off.
Just go. Improvise.
Let's look for all our options. Maybe if we punch an officer, is there an option to punch someone? There's gotta be a fire alarm. I mean, there's one right there. Why can't I just do that? Seriously, those are my only options? I gotta be missing something. Okay, so those are my only options. Alright, screw it. Let's flip over some paperwork.
Jesus, Tyler, what happened?
Sorry, I wasn't looking where I was going.
Just leave that there.
All right, I'm in position.
What now?
Turn right when you exit the station and follow the side of the building. The staircase will be right there.
That was such an epic distraction.
Yeah, I need a smoke.
You should think about quitting. Only gets harder the longer you do it.
Yeah, I know.
While you're at it, get your sister to stop.
Winter air.
Okay.
I love the winter air. It's so much easier to breathe than hot summer air.
Those garbage cans are like the opposite of bear-proof. You know, it's actually really unhealthy for animals to eat our trash.
Simmer down. We don't have time for a ranger rant.
Yes, you
And
do.
I've got the Wildlife Channel too, you know.
Who's kooky enough to bike to work in sub-zero weather?
That would be Vincenzi. He's got a bike for every season. Names him too.
What's this one called?
Duncan Rocket.
Hey, which one's Brown's car?
Why?
Yes, slash his
I
tires.
was thinking of letting a little air out of his tires. You know, in case we need to make a break for it.
Haha.
I mean, that's not a bad idea. Gotta make sure I get all the collectibles. Oh, that is awesome.
Is that supposed to be Greg's?
Oh, yeah. Well, no one knows for sure, but the resemblance is uncanny.
Who's the artist?
Cold case.
Wouldn't be surprised if Allison did it. I know there's a staircase right there. I just want to make sure I didn't miss anything.
Fire exit's right behind me.
Okay, nothing. Also, here's the thing about fire exits. The second you open that thing, it's going to alarm. There's going to be an alarm that triggers, unless this police station is that poorly run.
You took control of your destiny. Own it. police chief of Delos Crossing hosts charity events?
Oh, yeah. The community social. He volunteered to help. And since he pretty much knows everyone, me, who's called the cops on who, he's in charge of the seating chart. If Eddie catches us in here...
There's no turning back now. The police chief of Delos Crossing hosts charity events?
Huh? Oh, yeah. The community social. He volunteered to help. And since he pretty much knows everyone, and more importantly, who's called...
Let's put the Vecchies next to...
Can you not?
Oh, come on, it would have been fun. Why do you hate fun?
Brown really wants everyone to know what a fine, upstanding citizen he is, doesn't he?
He's a genuinely good person. And saying that here makes me feel even worse.
Looks like this is where Brown keeps all his personal mail. You applied to a summer drama program back in 2009?
I'm delighted to inform you that you've been accepted to a drama summer program in the College of Fine Arts. You're excited at the prospect of working with such a passionate candidate on behalf of the fine arts. I extend the most enthusiastic congratulations.
This letter says you got in.
What the hell? So he just turned it down?
I'm sorry, Allison.
Shouldn't be surprised he's lied to me in the past.
Wow. So she got in and he purposely kept her here. That is just so many levels of fucked up.
Why is Brown on a first-name basis with the director of Fireweed? Oh.
What'd you find?
It's an invoice. Eddie Brown, you'll find enclosed the final invoice for resident Tyler Ronan. The Fireweed administration would like to thank you for all of the support you've given us over the years.
I knew Eddie pulled some strings to send you there, but that's a lot of money.
More backdoors and secret moves.
Maybe he didn't want to make you uncomfortable.
Well, now I feel like I'm in his debt.
I mean, if he didn't do that, you would have been sent to an actual juvenile hall.
Looks
And
like he's
imagine what would
working with
happen
the
to
Office
you.
of Child Services on the case.
None of our business.
But it's clear he's trying to control Allison's life.
Personnel files, department budgets, but 0 case files.
Yes, a mood statue. Let's take that.
Huh. Hey, you. Though we are destined to burn, we emerge as stardust.
Do you have to stick your nose in everything?
Yes.
Such a wordsmith. Huh. The Delos Police Force is getting a new officer. This guy has a record, and not a short one. Why is he even in the running?
Shh. Eddie has a really hard time hiring people out here. I don't think he has a choice.
There's always a choice.
Yes, he's right. It's not
You
good.
finding anything?
No.
E3. Okay. He might work. That's something. That's something you never want to put onto a possible candidate. He might work. Oh my god.
Seriously? You're gonna...
Whoa. Brown looked at our file this morning.
Wait, what? What does that mean?
I don't know. But there's a reference number. R68653.
That is not good.
Huh. Tom invited Eddie over for dinner?
Oh, yeah. He's been trying way too hard to get Eddie's endorsement.
Does he? Support Tom?
He preferred staying neutral.
I wonder if Tyler is aware that now that we read through these emails, he's aware that we clicked on it because they're marked as unread and now they're marked as read. You... Oh, Sherlock. Oh, God.
One of his emails mentioned the archives. That's gotta be where our file is.
Oh, look, there's a picture of her. But yeah, he's trying to keep her in this town. Also, he has the mask. Okay, something's going on with this guy. He knows a lot more than he's letting on. Also, why does this police station not have any cameras everywhere?
Please tell me you know what the code is.
To the highly confidential police archive?
Then, how am I supposed to open the door?
I spent hours playing next to this room. I'd see people go inside all the time. The keypad does this little tune.
I mean, it's
Dum-da-dee-doo.
dum-da-dee-doo.
Seriously?
Go on, try.
How do I reset? So it's 6.
How did that tune go again?
Dum-da-dee-doo.
Dum da dee do. Okay, there we go.
Yes.
This should have cameras everywhere. Why aren't there cameras everywhere? Every police station has a stationed officer in the
Looks like they're
entrance
finally
of
going
an
digital.
archive at all
That's
times.
right. I remember Eddie complaining about this. They're gonna have to resort everything.
Great.
They've digitized their closed files, but only the ones before 1990. Meaning our file is still somewhere in those boxes.
This is like the
Perfect.
worst police station
scattered case
ever.
files and a half-done sorting system.
It's like
Yep.
every
This is
hospital
gonna be
in
so fun
every
for you.
movie.
I'm gonna go keep a
Like
lookout.
you go to a real life police station or a
What?
real life hospital.
Why do I have to be the one stuck with
and
Bob's
they have
duty?
security everywhere. You'll get tackled the second you walk past the lobby if you
Because
don't have
if
an
anyone
official
sees me, I'll
visitor's
have a better
badge.
excuse for being there. Reach out if you need anything. R68653. Look it up.
R6.
Look it up, she says. Okay. No, that's not it. Here we go.
There we go. Just click on random things until you find it.
Looks like a step-by-step record of the investigation.
Notified by my partner officer, Holt of accident at Canary Road, Delos crossing, fallen over the deck into the lake, audio recorded and tape. Brown, Holt, and I arrived at the scene, briefed by patrol officer, incident, Brown, located witness, Roland, minor's name redacted, children of Marianne Roland, couldn't get a statement from them as they were under dire stress and shock. The children were taken under the care of the patrol officer, Brown. Investigation, arrived at the scene, rolled prints of victim, crime lab, completed photographs of the scene, and recovered an unlicensed Rassler 3121 shotgun, bullets recovered from location, Brown.
Well,
So far, I'm not seeing anything we didn't know already. It does reference some other files and audio recordings, though.
you might be able to look those up on the computer. Even if our file hasn't been digitized yet, they may already have it in the appendix.
Okay. Interview 104.
Alright, I'm in. You can search by keywords. What should I look for?
I don't know. Marianne Ronan? March 1st, 2005?
References 05, R62, 766. No, that's not it.
You would assume that 05 would be right there. Oh, this is it. Of course. Why not? Has to be right there.
Have her autopsy report.
Okay.
She... God,
What is it?
she drowned. Stab wound was non-fatal.
What?
Why did the music just change? So, why did she fall into the lake? She was stabbed by a non-fatal wound, but I guess it just shocked her so much. Okay, she had alcohol, urine, femoral blood, heart. So she was drunk. Found it. Alright, let's see what it says.
Delos Crossing Police Department.
Hello? Hello?
Hello, I can hear you.
It's my mom. She fell in the water and she's not coming up.
Okay, where are you now?
Home. We're home.
Are you alone? Where's your dad?
It's just me and my sister.
All right, honey, can you give me your address?
12 Cannery Road. Please, hurry.
Just stay right where you are, okay? We're sending someone out to help you.
Don't hang up.
Alright, got the recording.
Been there, done that.
9.
Okay, I need to check out 05 R61 889.
61.
There.
On the Daglocks lakeside, victim threatened her child with a gun. Child stabbed her with a pair of scissors. Victims fell into the lake. Redacted. Combined evidence. Item quality article shotgun. Serial number 359-4355. Registered owner Samuel A. Kansky. Who the hell? Wait, what? So Sam didn't own the gun. Someone else owned the gun.
Found a summary of everything. Wow, this is a real detective novel. Brown's quite the wordsmith.
He's not a writer, Tyler.
Alright, so on March 1st, 2005, all around 2,200, the victim, Marianne Rowland, a 41-year-old white female, exited her home and entered her garage to start loading a Razzler 3121 9mm shotgun. Shortly after, her child, Rowland, 11-year-old, entered the garage to display a new haircut given by sister Rowland. According to the witness, Rowland's statement, when she saw the child's haircut, Marianne became enraged and threatened with a shotgun. Rowland fled the garage towards the lake, calling for help. Marianne followed, still unarmed, still armed, and onto the lake of the property. Hearing the noise of the witness, yada yada yada, stabbed. Holt notified the partner, Eddie Brown, by telephone. Detectives observed a loaded shotgun on the dock. Rowland stated that she heard screaming while she was upstairs in the bedroom. She ran downstairs and looked over the kitchen window saw her sibling and their mother, Marianne, on the docks. Marianne was threatening her child with a gun, tried to run away, but Marianne threatened that she was going to shoot. No, she didn't. She never threatened that she was going to shoot. I'm going to kill you. Rowland then stabbed. Oh wait, she did say that. Okay, I take that back. She did say she was going to kill. So, okay. Marianne Rowland with a pair of scissors trying to escape. Marianne Rowland then fell into the water, unconscious. Evidence. Okay. Are we done in this archive? Because it's getting a bit annoying.
Shit. Eddie's coming up the stairs. What do I do?
Stole him.
No shit, Sherlock.
Tell him you need to talk in his office.
Okay, Okay, I have no idea. I have no idea about this combination or anything. I'm just leaving. I can't leave. Great. 63, 325.
Reference is 05 R63 325.
Okay, here it is.
At least it didn't take me an hour this time to find it.
Well, that's a picture I definitely don't want to keep.
I'm speed reading this time because I don't want to skim through all this entire thing. Okay. So we got a court order. You know, this is...
Here. Bingo.
01 com EBR.
I need to check out 0501 COM EBR.
There it is.
Here we go.
Again, I've gotten a little better at searching all this.
Jesus. Unbelievable. Allie, Tessa called fucking social services on us. And Eddie went along with it. What? Where are you? What's going on?
You better get the hell out of here now. Or not. Wow, how much of this do I have to... Wow, this is so badly organized. R68 miss.
Reference is 05.
There.
Like, at this point, it's just literally padding this out. This could have been on one entire record.
Why is that here?
Pressure of headache, loss of conscious. Okay. I, the patient name, Tessa Vasici, hereby release St. Medu Clinic from liability following the patient per term release agreement. I read and understood the top hospital release form. That is really weird. Like, at this point, it's kinda really annoying. Maybe it's because I'm so frustrated of how they organized this entire place, but...
Tessa's name came up. Search for her.
Got something. Here.
Of course, another one. 2005, 201 546.
Okay, I need to check out 2005 201 546.
Not this one either. Okay, here it is.
Wait, what the hell?
Tessa accused her of child neglect.
I mean, technically she was. Approximately Marianne and Roland entered the Vestici owned by Thomas. They entered the store, stated that she observed Roland browse the aisles for approximately 10 minutes while chatting distractedly at her. She stated that she was behind the cash register and did not have direct eye contact on Roland at all times. Racinci stated that after 10 minutes, Roland asked Racinci if she had any organic mosquito incense in stock. Racinci informed Roland that she did not, but stated that she believed demand was odd due to the winter season. Roland then left without purchasing anything else. Racinci stated that approximately 5 minutes she walked back through the aisles where Roland had been discovered a missing box of detergent. Racinci states that she was very recently restocked the shelves and no one else has been in the store that morning. Okay, so she was all about stealing. Racinci stated that she was also had reason to suspect Roland to be guilty of child neglect. They don't eat, are exposed to all kinds of inappropriate influences. Racinci believed that it's possible that some form of abuse may be occurring in the home. Were they planning to take away her children from the start?
I need to get moving.
Shit. I'm sorry, Tyler. I couldn't stop him. He's coming your way.
Hide.
Get out.
Uncle, we didn't mean to.
I'm not gonna repeat myself.
You're a goddamn hypocrite.
I said move it.
He can arrest you on felony
Hey.
charges.
Get off me.
Rather spend the night here? Come on.
I said don't fucking touch me.
Go on. And consider yourselves lucky you're family.
You're right. Family. And for Allison's sake, we should talk.
About what?
We saw our file. We know about social services. Why? Why did you turn your back on her? Why did Tessa?
Okay. Yeah, you're right. We need to talk. The winter before your mother's death was hard. Delos Crossing was snowed in for months. Most roads were closed and plane supplies were scarce. Everyone was struggling.
Especially Marianne.
Yeah. She was always just scraping by. And that winter left nothing to scrape up. Even if locals had found time to help her. I'm not sure your mother would have accepted.
She was struggling. I'm gonna go with Tessa came to you.
You're saying Tessa reported her mother because she was having supply issues?
Tessa came to me because she was honestly concerned.
Right.
I was legally required to report Tessa's complaint, even if I didn't agree.
So you took her word for it and called child services?
Failure to provide adequate food, lack of appropriate supervision, inattention to a child's psychological care. Like it or not, she had a case.
What? It's bullshit!
Just following the law then. Right.
I like how they're defending Marianne right now.
Came over that day?
They've been
Think she
destroying
got
her this entire
warn
time
her
verbally,
about
but
social
now they're
services?
defending her.
She loved you two so damn much. She deserved a chance. I didn't see it coming. I don't know. Right there, she must have decided it was over.
I thought always telling each other the truth was our #1 rule.
Still is, little moose.
And yet you still lied.
I didn't want you two putting yourselves through unnecessary hurt. But you're adults and that was your choice to make. I'm truly sorry.
Thank you, Uncle.
So what we established here is that Tessa provided complaints about how she was raising her children, and after Eddie came by and told her what was happening, she decided it was over, and that's why she was just so frazzled and crying and drinking, because we saw with the report that she had alcohol in her system, that she decided it was over. And in her blind depression, she got the shotgun and planned to end everyone's life because she would rather die with her children than live a life without them. At least that's what I'm seeing here. I've been wrong this entire time with every single theory, but I mean, the one thing we still haven't really established is this supernatural link they have and that hunter creature. I don't know. I'm gonna be civil about this. I mean, I could go with the aggressive answer, but let's just go with civil.
Just like that, huh?
Again, you've been talking
Must be
crap
nice
about
to have a
Marianne
daughter
this
who lets
entire
you off the
time,
hook
and
that
now they
easy.
just took and flipped a switch.
Eddie, you keep trying to point your finger at Tessa, but you have to take responsibility for your part in our mother's death.
I've asked myself over and over for the past 10 years what I could have done different. I know I made a big mistake with you two here. And you've got every right to be angry. Being a father, well, it's a pretty tough job. I've tried my best. And I'd like to try my best with you too, Tyler, if you want it.
We could get there with time. No, it's not that easy. I'm gonna go with... which one? Let's go with it's not that easy. I'm gonna create drama.
I'm sorry, Eddie. It's not that easy. You're right about one thing, though. It's time we move on. See you around, Chief.
Again, they've been giving shit to Marianne this entire time, and suddenly they just flipped the switch.
Just us, okay?
Alright.
But in all honesty, they figured out what really happened, and he was to play. But in reality, she was being a neglectful mother. She was clear she couldn't supply her kids with what they needed, and she was struggling. And I don't know. All of this is just so screwed up. And the fact is, Tessa did overstep her bounds. But I don't know.
What happened up there?
Long story.
Hey, you know the drill. Chin up.
Yeah. Chin up, stand tall.
Atta girl. I could use a beer.
Me too.
Bernie's?
That's a no for me. Only you have the necessary germ resistance for Bernie's.
Are we still on for lunch tomorrow?
Yeah, sure. I'll text you.
Allison, hold up. That was intense.
No shit.
You didn't say much back there. Are you feeling okay? What do you want to do about Tessa?
Doesn't matter what I want. It sure hasn't before. Look, we're not gonna do anything. That's enough, Tyler. Talk to Tessa? Why? What are you looking for? What are you expecting her to say?
I thought she loved us.
Really?
Chief Brown, is it true? Is she... Oh my God. Children,
Tessa. Tessa, you need to leave. Come on, kids.
everything is going to be all right, okay? You're going to be okay, I promise.
Go home. You can't be here right now.
Oh God.
That really sucks. And I am on I don't know, what does Tyler expect to find from all this?
Where is everybody?
At first he wanted to be
Tessa's
aware,
gotta be around
he wanted
somewhere.
to learn whether him converting into a man was the reason his mother died.
I'm hearing
That was
something.
admirable, but now
Well,
what's the
At
point?
least we know the entire world didn't vanish.
I don't know. Maybe there's something left unsaid that I'm not aware of. Maybe they just want
Given who is
revenge
here,
or
we can't
retribution.
count out the rapture quite yet. I need to take a breather. I'm gonna do a bit of shopping. You look for Tessa, okay?
On it.
And start pointing fingers at her. You killed our mother! How dare you! Let's throw tomatoes at her.
Take a leak. Just as I was finishing up, what do I see? A big old bull moose staring me down. So, what do? I grab my .6 from the trunk and set my sights.
And you shot it?
Yes, sir.
Wait, you said you were near Crystal. Season's closed up that way, yeah?
Hey, man, when the Lord opens that kind of door, you walk right through.
Yeah, that's not exactly legal.
I got a bull moose in my truck and a bull tag in my pocket. Who's gonna know the difference?
Doesn't make it right.
Well, no, I didn't realize I was talking to a damn Boy Scout.
What an asshole. He ended an animal's life just because he could. Yeah, it's a really good person right there.
Oh man, I haven't had this cereal in forever.
Wait, Cocoa cracks. Okay.
You two just can't stay away, huh?
Unfortunately, we're looking for Tessa again.
She took off about half an hour ago. Sorry.
Is Tom busy?
He's been in the office all morning, so who knows? But it's Tom, so it's probably safe to interrupt him.
Do you know if Tessa's gonna be back soon?
I don't know if she's even coming back. No one tells me anything.
Sounds like the traditional retail worker, just like me.
Doing some shopping?
Yep. Just the essentials.
Well, don't let me stop you.
So, I heard you were shooting moose outside your permit area.
Not really any of your business now, is it?
Come on. I'm not gonna report you, but it's a shitty thing to do.
I think it's time to finish up your shopping and move on, brother.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah, you're being a nat because that was just a dick move. Alright, let's go invade someone's space and talk about the past and reopen old wounds.
Come in. What do you mean? We've got enough signatures. It should have at least been enough to stall construction while we figure out our next move. Well, why don't we schedule a meeting with the Alaska Wildlife Foundation? Try to get their support. Look, Harold, I have to go. We can pick this up at the meeting. I should be on my way over soon.
Hey, I hope this isn't a bad time, but is Tessa around today?
She had to step out for a family matter. This wouldn't be something I could help with, would it?
Yeah, maybe, actually. We were over at the police station and we took a look at Marianne's case file.
Okay.
Probably shouldn't have mentioned that specifically, but okay. Not really subtle. I'm gonna be direct.
Tessa reported Marianne to social services. Did you know?
Vaguely. But I didn't get involved. I didn't think I really had anything to add.
You never thought to mention it?
Well, now, I'm not sure how a thing like that would have come up. And I didn't want to rub salt in any wounds.
Huh. How about when we were in the store yesterday asking about it point blank?
That was between you and Tessa. I try to stay out of other people's affairs.
She's your wife.
Why did Tessa come to the police station that night?
She was looking for you two. To make sure you were okay. When she heard what happened, she was a mess.
How exactly did she hear about it so fast?
I can't remember who called, but you know how it is. No news travels faster than a secret. Everyone knew 5 minutes after Brown was on his way out.
Okay. Thank you.
Look, I'm sorry if you felt
Betrayed.
resistance from people around here.
To put it mildly.
Allison, you know this better than anybody. But your mother's death left a scar on this community. Now, I won't claim we went through anything close to what you did, but it was a cruel reminder of the limits of trust.
I'm gonna be a little civil. The guy is being very polite. I don't want to burn this bridge.
I guess that makes sense, but we need to know what really happened.
You deserve that. And I'm sorry if some folks have been less than helpful, but you've got to give people time. Especially Tessa. Now, you let me know if you have any other questions, okay?
Why does Tyler keep shaking his head?
Hey, Yes?
You said I should remind you not to be late for your meeting. So, don't be late.
Yep. I'll be on my way in a minute. So, kids, was there anything else you two wanted to talk to me about?
Did you ever hear any rumors about our mother? Like, who her father might have been?
I'm not exactly a rumor monger. Your mother was close to a few men, but whether they were your father, I couldn't say.
23andMe. Just saying. This is
But
taking
look,
place in the 2000s, so yeah, DNA tests are pretty
gosh.
common. You can
I'm
literally buy them
sorry.
from Best Buy.
I really have to go. Michael, could you finish up the storage room and then just close up?
Yeah, sure thing, boss man.
See you later.
He has an old Nokia
You two want to
phone.
help a brother out, spend the afternoon here working for free?
Why not? We came here to talk to Tessa, and she's not here.
She's at the cemetery, visiting her parents.
Oh.
Hey, tell you what. Why don't you guys help me close the store, and then we can drive over together. I've been meaning to pay my uncle a visit.
Can we just wait for her to come back here? I'm not really excited about going there.
Allison, we don't have to visit her grave.
I'm gonna start working in the storage room. Tyler, join me when you're done.
Sure thing. Just give me a sec.
This is gonna be very uncomfortable.
Where'd that question about our father come from?
Yeah, I've been mentioning this the entire
I've
time
just
since
been
episode
thinking
1.
about who he might be. And if he knows anything that could help us figure this shit out.
Why? He wasn't a part of our lives. Besides, Marianne always said we never had a father.
Well, her name might have been Mary, but I don't think she was a likely candidate for Immaculate Conception.
That's true. I mean, clearly Sam is not the father, unless he is, and I'm completely wrong about that
Hey,
too.
so you look less than thrilled with the plan.
Yeah, like I said, I am not stoked to be going to the cemetery.
I know, but I'll be there too. And Michael.
I'm not sure I want to drag him into this.
Hey, he offered. He wants to be there for you.
For me, huh? Well, we need to get the store closed, so
He
go give
clearly
him a
likes
hand.
you as more than a friend. And again,
You
I'm
sure you're
probably
gonna be
wrong
okay?
about that too.
Yes, so stop hovering.
Alright, I already counted there, but I just need you to double check a few things. It's not complicated.
I've got this in the bag.
Oh yeah? Because you're just that good, huh?
Your job's not that hard. I'm just clowning.
I'm clowning. I don't even know where to begin. What do I do?
Yeah, let's start with an easy one, alright? Go to the back of the room and tell me how many cans of Molto Bene brand tomato sauce we have left.
Aye aye.
One eternity later.
Finally.
Hold on. Let me count this.
Oh, there's a time limit. That's great. 6, 12, 16.
I'm seeing 16 cans of tomato sauce.
That many? You sure you only counted the tomato cans?
Ah, shit. I got cocky. It's actually 14.
Look, I'll let that one slide just because it's you.
Wait.
Let's say you do on the next one. I need you to count the bottles of bleach for me.
On it. Six?
Alright. Not bad, Tyler. Not bad.
Careful. They might give me your job.
Oh,
This is so
you can
exciting.
have it.
What's next?
Come here and help me with this.
I mean, I can't even count tomato cans, so what am I griping about, right?
What's up?
I need your opinion on this masterpiece.
Is that supposed to be me?
Yeah, come on, look at the hair. Nailed it, right?
It's beautiful.
Honestly, it's beautiful.
Hey, don't make fun of me.
I'm not. Oh, maybe a little bit, but I like it. For real.
Well, it helps to have a good model.
So, this is what you're up to while I was out there doing your work?
What can I say? I'm a multitasker.
Hey, multitasker, I think you made a mistake here. Total amount should be 36.
Oh, how dare you, sir?
What? I just don't want you to get in trouble.
Yeah, you're right. You know, I'm off my game today.
Alright, anything else you wanted me to check?
Yep, one last thing, and then we should be free from this purgatory.
Hit me.
Can you count how many plushies we have in that box over there?
Okay.
Those are some creepy plushies.
So...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm gonna go with 11.
You've got about 11 left in that box. Did I get it wrong? Michael?
Ah! Hey, sorry. It was just too tempting.
Seriously?
Lesson number 1 in the ancient art of inventory. Never let your guard down.
You have no idea what you just started. First one with 3 confirmed hits wins. Cool? Gotcha. Gotcha.
Seriously?
One more hit and you're out. Prepare to feel my wrath.
God, you're corny. Oh, come on. Is that all you got, Ronan?
You just wait.
Just you wait. I've got a strategy.
Oh, yeah? We'll see.
So, is this a typical workday for you?
Nah, I usually don't have such good-looking company back here.
I'm gonna tell Allison you said that.
She's usually stuck in the office. Besides, your sister, while a hottie, isn't my type.
Yeah, he's gay.
Hey, is it cool that we're throwing these toys around? Aren't you guys gonna, like, sell them?
Nah, supplier made a typo on Vecchi. Can't sell any of them.
Cool. No harm, no foul, then.
Why is he not showing himself?
Gotcha.
Oh.
Nice.
Man, you're good.
I told you not to doubt the golden arm.
Well, I'll never make that mistake again. Okay. I'll need to finish this inventory thing real quick. Your sister's probably done already. Here. Let's hit the bitch's grotto.
The what?
Fancy name for the couch where Allison and I sit during breaks.
Ah, alright, cool. Let me see what you've done with the place.
Achievement unlocked. All that time playing Gears of
you like
War
the
is
tin?
worth it.
That's for you.
Huh?
It's the trout I caught yesterday at the buzzard hole. Grilled it up with my world-renowned marinade.
Dude, you're trying really hard. I mean, yeah, go for it.
That's
If you want to win,
super thoughtful.
if you want to win someone's heart, cook
Thank
for
you.
them.
You sound surprised.
No, sorry. I'm just not used to people randomly doing nice things for me.
Oh, I'll have to fix that.
So, you think Tom's got the chops to be the mayor of Delos Crossing?
I don't know. The guy's sweet and not entirely incompetent, but it doesn't really matter. Vote for him's a vote for Tessa. She'd be the one running the show.
So I take it you're not Tessa's biggest fan?
Yeah, you know, every time I put up flyers for queer events, she accidentally covers them.
No way. Have you ever confronted her about it?
Nah. I just keep my head down and count the days until Juno.
Man, that has to be rough.
It is. But out here, just surviving's a form of protest.
What do you think about Tom's policy ideas?
He's got a few surprisingly bold stances.
Yeah, like his gun regulations. I gotta admit, I'm pretty impressed he's pushing for that out here.
Exactly, but I'm not totally sure how I feel about that though, to be honest.
Really?
Really. Historically speaking, the government taking weapons away from my people has not gone well for us.
Oh, yeah. I never thought about it that way. So is he a cool boss?
Cool? I'm pretty sure that's not a word anyone has ever used to describe Milquetoast Tom. But he's alright. I mean, not the worst boss I've ever had.
Alright.
And I'm done.
Is this Chief Brown?
Yeah.
Are you guys related, or...?
Nah, but same clan.
No way! You like Duplex Duo too?
Yeah, Allison got me into him. We were supposed to go to a show in Juneau a few months ago.
And what happened?
You ever heard of moon rocks? We took 2 hits before going to the show and that was it. Our feet couldn't find the floor. Not our finest hour.
I don't know what that is.
I'm surprised Tessa let you hang this up.
Yeah, she hates it. But as long as I don't promote my lifestyle in front of the customers, she doesn't say anything.
Man, must be exhausting to spend your days educating these people.
Here's the thing, I don't. Opening the mines of this town will be a full-time fucking job. And emotional labor pays shit.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Do you ever get lonely in Delos Crossing?
Yeah, sometimes. So I'm always in Juneau working with the JCE, meeting new people. I gotta make my shit happen for me, because no one else will.
Right. I feel you. Hey, I hope this isn't too personal, but you ever been with anyone in Delos Crossing?
I dated a guy in high school for a minute, but we had to keep it quiet. I've been with a few other people, but that shit's tricky out here. And what about you? You ever been with a guy? I mean, assuming you're into guys, which I guess I kind of did.
I'm gonna go with never the right person.
I've never really been with anybody. Guess I was too busy processing trauma or whatever. But if I met a guy I was into, who knows? Anyway.
I gotta tell you, it's so weird to finally meet the other Ronin.
You mean the OG Ronin? I was born first, you know.
Is that so? Thought Allison said she was.
Well, our mother never actually told us, but it was so. Why is it so
Why
weird?
is the
to me?
dialogue skipping?
Because I just heard Allison tell your story so many times. She told me everything about you. Fireweed, your transition. I hope that's okay, by the way.
Yeah, it's fine. She asked me first.
Yeah, figures. That lady is thorough and she loves you like crazy.
I know. So, yeah, you were probably the first person to know about it other than Allison.
I'm glad he trusted me. And it's great to finally get to know you in the flesh. You're pretty alright.
But you're not too bad yourself.
I try not to be. Especially around guys I'm trying to impress. So I wasn't blowing smoke when I said you should move to Juneau with us.
Just kiss already.
I know.
I've got a community there. Could be yours too.
Fitting in. There's a concept.
You have no idea how life-saving a chosen family can be. They pulled me out of the dark more times than I can count.
I hear you. Hey, can I ask you a question?
Of course. Shoot.
Why do you care so much if I move to Juneau?
Look, like I said, I want to get to know you.
Because I'm just that fascinating, huh?
He has a crush on you,
Honestly,
Tyler.
Yeah. You might be one of a kind, Tyler Ronan.
We're not looking for the same thing. I'm just gonna go with it.
Golly gee, Michael. I think you're swell too. You're the cat's pajamas.
Shut up. I've got way better compliments than that. But I can't open with my best, right?
It's cool. So, I'll get more of those if I get to know you better?
For sure. If that's something you'd be interested in.
I might be. Yeah.
Oh, hey.
I've been standing at that counter for an hour waiting for you two dum-dums to come back. Are you guys ready to go?
Mm-hmm. I think we've done about as much damage as we can back here.
Yeah.
I mean, it's an average romance scene. I mean, it reminds me a lot of the BioWare romance. It's kind of like whether you pick the right buttons with the heart-shaped dialogue.
Here we are.
That is an interesting texture. And it just popped in.
Thanks for letting me hitch a ride over.
No problem. You sure we can't drive you back?
Nah, you're like stretching my legs. It isn't far. But anyway, can't put the wind in a bottle.
All right.
Tessa should be at her parents' grave, not far from the entrance. Look for a big crooked tree. You can't miss it.
Foreboding.
I'm gonna go check in with my uncle. Good luck. For real.
I mean, the writers are literally like taking lessons from Naughty Dog at this point. It's by the big crooked tree because, you know, she kind of sold out your mom.
You look pretty spooked.
I've never been a big fan of cemeteries. Especially after, you know.
I promise after this we can chill at the house. Cool?
This is a very interesting cemetery.
So, did you ever come back?
Better?
Much.
Why do people always feel like they have to whisper in cemeteries?
I don't know. Probably just a mirror neuron thing.
Oh, what?
Monkey see, monkey do.
Yeah. Anyway, have you been back here at all? Since the funeral?
No. I've never had a reason to. Thankfully.
Mom, why do we always come here?
Does it bother you?
No. It's just weird because we don't know any of these people. I mean, except Eddie's mom.
It never hurts to say hello.
Because they're very lonely.
That's right, sweetie. And sometimes, even if you can't see them, they stay with you. In here. Always here.
Mom?
Always.
She loved us. A lot, but sometimes it was like loving us hurt her.
Do you think she was just really scared of losing us?
Maybe. Yeah. But I don't know. I mean, most parents are scared of losing their kids.
I mean, that is true.
Well, here's the crooked tree, but no Tessa.
Let's check around for her parents' grave, just to make sure this is the right spot.
You think it's possible Michael remembered it wrong?
Not this one.
Wait, is this the one we called Big Crookedy?
The exact one.
Why didn't we call it Gnarls Branching? Total missed opportunity.
Because we weren't hip to basketball back then? Or CeeLo Green?
Damn. I remember it going all the way up to the clouds.
Everything does when you're 4 feet tall.
That's true. Everything seems tall when
Delio.
you're a kid.
That's the one.
Don't tell me we missed her.
Hello, Mr. Eagle.
Kids. It's time.
So the way the memory works is that you have to, the rumble tells you when you're close to one. There it is.
You really have to go, Eddie?
You can hold my hand if you want.
I can walk fine on my own.
It'll be quick, okay? Then we'll get something to eat.
The day of the funeral. I barely remember it.
That's probably for the best. I don't think either of us are exactly eager to relive what went on behind that gate.
So, I know I said we didn't have to visit her grave.
But it feels like the right thing to do.
Yeah, exactly. When did Michael's uncle die?
Last year. It was really hard on him. He's still feeling it. Long time no see. Do you want some company?
Come on over. Make yourselves comfortable. So,
Is this a bad time?
with you? Never.
Don't mind me. I'm not really here.
Hey, I get to see your ugly mug almost every day. You're old news, lady.
You wound me. Deeply.
So, can I help you guys out somehow?
So what was your uncle like?
Oh boy. Where do I start? You know that one grumpy grandpa in all the sitcoms? The one that types like a T-Rex and never leaves his recliner?
I think I'm getting the picture.
Not yet, you aren't. As grumpy as he was, they didn't make him any sweeter than him. He's the kind of guy who accepted you for where you were at, even when he didn't approve.
Not many of those out there. You and your uncle were really close, huh?
Definitely. I could push his buttons without even trying. My family's old school Tlingit. Spent more time with my uncle than my dad. He was the first person to test out all my new recipes. Even before Allison.
Guess I should thank Uncle William for saving me from a muffin top.
If you need a new taste tester, sign me up.
As if you had a choice. I plan to hit you both up for feedback my whole way through school.
I'm in. As long as there's nothing as adventurous as that Tlingit-style salmon with pepper and saffron.
No way I'm promising that. Fortune favors the bold, goes double for food.
Talk to you later.
You bet.
Alright, let's go visit our mother's grave.
Holding up.
The sooner this is all over, the better. So far, it seems like everyone in town's got an ugly secret. Please don't let me find yours.
I'm way too good at disposing of bodies.
Okay. I don't know if that's okay or really bad.
Do you remember where she is?
No. And for what it's worth, I remember staring at the water during the funeral.
Allison, please.
I'm not going.
Allison, come back!
Yeah. Any hope that this would be easier than last time? Totally gone.
At least this time no one's sending me away.
I'm holding you to that. Afterwards, you and I had a moment over there by the totem, right? I wonder if we could see that.
Doesn't hurt to check.
I mean, it's been working this entire time.
I won't let them take you away. I'm gonna tell them the truth. You swore, Allison. I'm gonna be okay. Please, don't worry about me.
I know I'm supposed to get over this Brown thing, but I really wish you'd been able to come visit that much.
Yeah, me too, but look, I didn't make any promises that day. You did. Watch.
They all think you killed her. It's not fair. I'll be okay. You have to take care of yourself now.
See?
It's possible, but I don't think so.
Well, I know so. Thinking about it got me through the rest of the day.
But I'm gonna
gonna choose Allison.
Alright? Promise. Chief Brown's gonna take care of you. We'll be okay. You'll see.
Kids. About to start.
I'm sorry it took me so long to come back. I got so caught up in everything that...
You really don't have to explain. I understand what you were going through now.
Are you ever gonna let me finish my sentences?
Maybe someday, but not today.
Oh, hi. I didn't see you there.
I'm sorry. We didn't mean to eavesdrop.
No harm done. Hey, you're that nice gal from the Becky store, Allison, right?
Yes. And you're, it starts with a K,
Kendra.
right?
Kendra. Don't worry. Don't expect you to keep track of everyone who passes through. And you would be...
Her brother. I'm Tyler.
Pleased to meet you, Tyler.
I hope this isn't rude, but where's that accent from?
Georgia. Born and raised. Landed in Delos about 2 years ago.
From Georgia to the middle of nowhere, Alaska. There's gotta be a story there.
Well, I wasn't planning to stay for more than a few months. We came up for the fishing season, just like we'd done twice before. My husband, Meech, he always tried to convince me to stay on longer, but I wasn't having it. But then, well, we lost him. Fishing accident.
Oh, God. I'm so sorry. Way too many families around here have lost someone that way.
Yeah, something's gotta change. Anyway, now it's just me and my daughter, Jaina. And I just can't bring myself to pack us up and leave him here all alone.
Do you want to go back to Georgia?
Well, that's the real question, ain't it? I never used to like it here. Too cold, too quiet, like a frozen desert. Thousands of miles from family. But these days, I finally started to see it the way Meech did. All of the beauty.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I just wish it hadn't taken losing him to get me to come around. I'm realizing now I fought him more out of stubbornness than anything else.
That's gotta be hard.
Yeah. Don't ever let your own sense of what is come between you and the people you love. It's a real easy way to squander precious time.
Do you think you might stay then?
Well, my mama's been making the case that Jaina deserves to grow up with family. And she's probably right. But if I'm honest, the solitude here is a bit of a relief. I don't have to worry what 100 other people are up to, just, me and my girl. No matter which way I look at it, there just ain't a clear choice.
What do you think Jaina wants?
I think she's happy to be wherever her toys are. But when I think of how close I was to my cousins growing up, well, she may not realize she's missing out, but she will be. I probably put too much stock in chance encounters, but... You have any thoughts?
Yeah, the town's a dead end. You should leave.
Yeah. Don't let yourself get stuck here. This place is a dead end.
Wow. Okay, well, thank you for your honesty.
It sounds like you've only got good options. I don't think you need to worry about making a wrong choice.
I really appreciate that.
Well, we should get moving. I hope everything works out for you and your daughter.
See you around, Kendra.
You two have a good day.
It seems like a random encounter, but I don't know. She just seemed to pop out of nowhere. Almost like they just need to put an NPC here in order to try and
She got
Ty.
and of course the dialogue just got cut off again.
Right.
Yeah. God, I think I need a second.
I'm gonna have a look around, okay? I'll be right back.
Dialogue keeps getting cut
Okay.
off.
Why? Where is she? Allison.
Is that her?
What the hell was going on with you? What? Broke?
Why didn't you say anything? We were your goblins. You didn't have to do it all alone.
Tessa?
I kind of see it now. They're angry at their mother for not, for just giving up, I guess.
I wasn't expecting to see. What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
Feeling a little guilty, maybe?
When we pass on, our graves are all anyone has to remember us by. Letting hers just fall apart would be cruel. I'm not a cruel person.
Cruel enough to call social services on our mother.
I wanted to protect you. Marianne was getting worse all the time. I was afraid that if things kept going the way they were, then one day...
We were going to end up dead?
Look, I'm sorry I didn't tell you the whole story back in the store, but I didn't want you to...
Enough with the excuses. What the hell happened to her? Why'd you turn your back on us?
Your mom was always just barely getting by, and over the years she burned a lot of goodwill. It got so bad, no one was willing to hire her, and the stress of that, well, it took its toll. I tried to help, but she pushed me away. She pushed us all away. In the end, she isolated herself from everyone. She was alone and out of options.
She had us! Until you threatened to have us taken away!
I couldn't let her drag you down with her. She had you stealing, for God's sake. Your mother never wanted to be a part of this community. She always thought she was better than the rest of us. A spoiled little girl playing fairy princess in the woods. If she just settled down with someone instead of running around with married men, well, just ask Sam Kansky how much better that would have been for everyone.
Wait, what?
Oh God.
What happened between them?
I wasn't thinking. Please, just forget I said anything.
Tessa!
All I know is whatever went on, Laura left Sam over it. But I shouldn't have said anything about that. I promised I wouldn't. I'm sorry, kids.
I was wrong again. So is Sam the father? Because based on the story, it seems that he wasn't the father. So she had an affair, and yeah, that's, I guess, I mean, that does make more sense of why Sam is trying really hard to be a part of their lives, but... Alright, so which one should I do? You could have done better, you did what you had to, you destroyed our family. In all honesty, Tessa did the right thing, because she was dragging everyone down, she was stealing, she was living on handouts, and yeah, everyone tried to help her. But again, we're just seeing this from the surface. This narrative has been, it's been hitting me on a left hook every single time. I'm gonna go with you did what you had to, because she did do what she had to.
You were worried. And you did what you thought you had to. Get it? We both do. The situation was so fucked that, well, there probably wasn't a good answer.
Thank you. No, I could have done more. Marianne was fragile. She needed help, and I failed her. It's my fault. She's gone. I know I've made mistakes. All I can do now is say that I'm sorry. If I could give you back your mother, I would. I don't deserve your forgiveness, especially yours, Tyler. But if there's a place for me in your lives, I'd like to be there.
I have to know something first. Are you good with who I am?
I've been thinking about that since you came home. I believe that my life is better for having lived it by God's word. But I also believe we don't always understand what he's saying to us. I prayed for guidance, and seeing you standing here in front of me, such a strong and thoughtful young man, I think I have his answer.
That means a lot to me. Thank you.
I think it's
Tessa,
because I was so civil.
I know the last couple of days have been heated. I'm up for a fresh start if you are, but it's not really up to me. Tyler?
Be a little more forgiving.
I'm done losing people. And if we can't let people grow, then what the hell kind of chance do we have?
Thank you. Both of you. Kids, I never knew your mother's whole story, but it was obviously very painful. She always said you two were the only good luck she'd ever had. I'm going to try harder to forgive her. I hope you can as well. If you two are in town tomorrow, come by the cafe. Lunch is on me.
There gonna be coconut cake on the menu?
You know, I think there just might be. I'll see you two tomorrow then.
We'll be there. Come on.
That was something, huh?
Yeah, it was.
Yay, I made
I'd
peace.
pretty much given up on her. But I guess sometimes people change.
I know. I feel like a total ass right now.
I bet Tessa's thinking the same thing.
Yep. Things are gonna be real awkward my first day back in the office.
Oh, I'm sure you'll both manage to never talk about today.
Exactly. Awkward as hell.
Yeah. She gonna sit down? Yep, she just teleported to the bench.
Not a bad view, right?
Yeah. I get now why they put cemeteries in nice spots. Takes a little bit of the sting off. Listen, I know this has been hard. I'm really grateful you saw it through with me. Fireweed was great, but there was no one really there for me like that, you know? You're the only one.
Hey, brothers and sisters, right?
But it's been way more brothers than sisters lately. which is why I'm trying to say thank you.
You really don't have to.
You saved my life, Allison.
Only for you to end up locked up in fireweed for the rest of your childhood.
Wait, are you still blaming yourself for that? Don't. It was my choice.
It's just... I stole your life, Tyler. And then I totally wasted it.
That's not true.
You're on your way to Denali. My goal's gonna be a famous chef, and what am I doing? Nothing.
Stop putting yourself down. Come on.
Nothing. You've been working on that accounting degree, and your art's good. Really good. Stop putting yourself down. As soon as we figure this shit out, we're gonna sell the house, and you're gonna go to Juneau. You're gonna kick ass.
You make it sound so easy.
No. We never had a shot at easy. But we always pull through, right?
Yeah. You're right. Hey. Wherever Ranger Tyler ends up next, he better come down from the hills to visit us city folk every now and then. You hear?
For sure. And anyway, it's not gonna be for a while. We've got time.
Oh yeah, of course. We do. So I guess we know the story now, huh? Marianne was done with Delos, and Delos was done with her.
But there's still a third chapter.
Maybe she was too proud, but she worked so hard for so long. And when she reached the end of her rope, no one was there to help her. Not even Tessa or Eddie. And when she heard social services was coming, she
gave up. But killed her kids? Really? I don't know. It still feels like there's something missing, right?
What about the father thing? I guess that's the last angle they can play at this point.
You're never gonna understand what was going through her mind. I'll bet even she didn't. It's probably always gonna feel that way.
I mean, maybe there is more to this. We'll see. I mean, she was running around with married men, so... still that angle to play.
I'm gonna fall asleep the second I hit the couch.
You better rally. We still have to do some cleaning before bed.
Do we have to?
Hey, whoever packs the most gets the big couch tonight.
Shit. Allison.
I'll get the fire extinguisher.
Okay, that scared me a little. What the hell? How did he get knocked down so easily?
Tyler, are you alright?
Allison, barn.
Stay there. I got it.
That was a woman, right? Because that looked, that could have been Sam. It was too small. Dude, it was just a little shove. Come on, stop being so overdramatic. I was once tackled by a 250-pound football player in high school, and I got right back up.
There was a guy. He smashed me in the face with the door.
What did he look like?
I'm not sure. I couldn't see straight, and he was all in black.
God, why would someone try to burn down our barn?
I don't know. But I'm going to find out. Hey, come check this out.
Is that a box under the barn?
Yeah. What the I think this is where the fire started.
So he was trying to burn whatever's inside?
We should check it out. I'm gonna need to remove a few more planks to get to it.
Why wouldn't you
Where could
rip
we
off the
possibly find a tool to
planks
do
and
that?
take the box?
These planks look newer than the rest.
That corner used to be all dirt for chickens. She was always saying how she was gonna make this place a real homestead. A little house on the tundra. God, you really turned this place upside down.
At least you were spared. Asshole even dumped the drawers.
Just happened to find Gordon Freeman's crowbar around.
Guess we know how he made the hole. He went looking under the rug? Did he really have to smash everything? Well, at least he left us the junker.
Everything's on the floor.
Step back.
I'll be fine.
Unless a piece of wood goes into your eye. It's the Illuminati.
I only know one person who'd bother to decorate a storage box like this.
Marianne. Let's open it.
3 digits. Any ideas?
Marianne was never really a numbers kind of person. What's that there?
Some kind of carving. Not sure what it is, though.
Wait.
The golden years of her voice. Like, one of these stories has got to give me something. Wait, what is that? Okay, once upon a time in a deep ancient forest, the crafty goblins spied on a secret keeper as she made her rounds gathering up secrets that the animals of the forest had for sale. How, said the first goblin, does she get people's secrets? This actually does seem like our situation right now. Does that look like a 1? That kind of looks like a 1. Let's go to the next page. Oh, there's a 3, and is there? Okay. Let me check the other stories. Yeah, that seems to be the only story with numbers on it. Okay, 130. Let's. Nothing ventured, nothing gained, right? 3.
That did it.
Oh, I'm smart. I like these moments where I feel smarter than I actually am.
Guessing she didn't know how much of an ass he turned out to be.
Dear Marianne, I need to see you again. I don't know how that sounds, and I don't want you to think that I chase after all the new girls in Delos Crossing. I've always taken my vows seriously, but something changed when I met you. When we're together, I feel like I'm doing 80 on a highway with my lights off, and I never want to stop. I know it isn't right. We both have a lot to lose, but I need to be with you again. I hope you feel the same. I mean, does she have a lot to lose? Is she married? I mean, she's never made clear that she has. He has more to lose. Like, he was married. This is obviously Sam. I mean, come on. P.S. I bought you a little something for next time. I can't wait to see how it looks on you.
What a mess. Fuck.
Marianne, I'm so sorry you're in this situation. I know you feel like you make a great mother, and I doubt
This guy
you will.
tried to push Marianne to get an abortion.
You will someday, but right
Even
now.
though she wanted to keep us.
But right now, we have to be sure we don't ruin 3 lives. My marriage hasn't been happy for some time, but she doesn't deserve this. But mostly, I'm worried about you. People here talking. I don't want you to have to go through that. I know money has been tight, but I'll do what I can. To help you do the right thing. Just let me know how much you need. What a fucking asshole. Yeah. This doesn't look like something Sam would do, but again, this was in the past.
That's everything. What the hell?
So, Marianne hid a box under the barn. Box full of letters from our deadbeat dad.
He turned the whole place upside down and didn't take anything. All he wanted was that box.
And he was willing to burn down the barn to get rid of what was inside. You know what it all means, right?
Yep. That guy had an affair with Marianne, and he just tried to torch the evidence.
He must have heard we were clearing out the house. He was worried we'd find it.
You know,
That guy looked like a
I
woman
can't
to me.
shake the feeling I've seen him here before.
I mean, they keep saying it's a guy, but it kind of looks like a woman, the body frame. Again, I could be wrong. I've been wrong this entire time. I should probably do the opposite of what Oh wait, is he the hunter guy?
I don't know about you, but I haven't forgotten anything about that.
I would have said the same thing, but something felt different. I need to see the rest.
What's down there?
That's the thing. I'm not sure I do.
All right, let's go.
I mean, your memories have not been perfect.
The Mad Hunter.
Wait, there was someone here.
No.
The Mad Hunter.
What? No. That was the Mad Hunter.
What? What are you talking about?
That night, I thought I saw the Mad Hunter in the woods, but I guess it was just some asshole. Some asshole who just fucking stood there and watched while our mother chased me with a shotgun.
Do you think it was the same guy?
Maybe. I mean, it had to be him, right? They were wearing the same fishing gear.
Yeah, unless everyone who wants to mess with us is coordinating outfits.
And wait, he was here once before, wasn't he? A few days before Marianne died?
Maybe?
Hold on. Do you feel that?
Tyler, not there.
Our mother fought with someone on the dock about us. We need to know if it was the same guy.
But what if it's not that memory? What if it's... I can't go through that again.
We have to take that chance.
But do we really? I mean, someone just tried to burn our barn down.
Yeah, and that means we've got to be close to something.
I'm not going on that dock.
Even what I did for you? I'm gonna go with a little more civil answer.
Just one more time, please.
There's always just one more. Every time it seems like we're done with this, something new pops up.
What if this is the only chance to figure out who our father is?
Then we go on living our lives without him, just like we always have.
Come on, we need to know the truth. For her.
What if I don't want to know the truth, huh? Did you ever consider that? No. You just push and push and...
You have to take responsibility for your part in Marianne's death.
How can you say that to me?
I didn't. But I did, right? Earlier, to Eddie. But I swear I didn't just say that to you.
So we can't even trust our own voices now?
God, I don't know. Allison.
I'll do it. Let's go.
saying? Quiet. We don't want Mom to catch us out of bed.
We almost had it, though. That was us watching Marianne fight with that guy. Try to focus on him, all right? Don't think about anything else.
I'll try.
Seriously? Come on.
So you're here to make sure I've been keeping my mouth shut? I don't owe you anything.
You've been a little all over the place lately.
All over the place? I've just been trying to survive. If you want to make sure I don't get desperate, you could help us out. Lend me some money.
What happened? Why did it stop?
I can't, Tyler.
What the hell are you even talking about? We were almost there.
You don't give a shit what this is doing to me, do you? It's all about you. You know what? I'm done.
You can't just go. We owe her.
She's dead, Tyler! 6 feet underground, and there's nothing you can do to change that.
Fine. Just fucking walk then. So much for brothers and sisters. You need to deal with this shit someday, Allison, or you're gonna end up just like her.
Couldn't they just take a DNA test?
So you're here to make sure I've been keeping my mouth shut? I don't owe you anything.
Ouch! Watch it! You're stepping on my foot! Can you hear what they're saying? Quiet. We don't want Mom to catch us out of bed.
To make sure I don't get desperate, you could help us out. Lend me some money.
There's no money.
I've never asked you for anything, but right now they need you.
It's not gonna happen.
I've got everything I need to nail your ass in that barn.
And just what do you think happens after that?
What do you mean?
Well, if those kids have a father, you really think there's a court out there that'll let you keep them?
No! You have no claim to my children. Get the hell off my property, now! If you ever come back here, I'm going to kill you!
Allison?
I'm going to kill you. I'm going to kill you. I'm going to kill you.
So did she really say that, or was that just Allison being traumatized by that? Tyler felt Allison discarded her feelings when choosing the memory of the house. I chose Allison's memories. Tyler didn't feel heard about needing time when Allison accepted a house shown. Accepted. Allison felt down when Tyler couldn't forgive Eddie. I didn't forgive Eddie. Wait, I thought I forgave Eddie. Oh wait, I didn't. Never mind. Eddie was sorry that Tyler couldn't forgive him. Didn't forgive Eddie. Michael was heartbroken by Tyler's compliment. I accepted it, turned it down. Tessa's grateful that the twins kept her in their lives. Okay. Well, that was a lot.
There's something else. Look at this. What do you think? Should we give it a shot?
I think the crafty goblins have one more hatch to sneak through.
Let's go.
That looks like Tessa's home. Like with the banner on top, that seems like what a religious person would put up there. So that's Tell Me Why, episode 2. So what did we find out? Well, Marianne was about to lose her kids. She became violent and she tried to kill them along with herself, I assume, in an attempt to stop herself from ever losing them. But we also learned that the father of the children, he's probably a very powerful and wealthy individual, tried to cover up a really dark secret. I mean, the fact that he didn't just pull up the boards and take the box seems a little strange, but whatever. And now I guess the next episode will deal with who we learn about their father. Which, yeah, that kind of came out of nowhere where they just mentioned the father. I was mentioning the father since episode 1, but then they just come like 2/3 into this episode and mention him. So, the next episode will come out on September 10th. And I'll be doing a Let's Play on that too, along with a no commentary walkthrough. So till next time, thank you for joining me. Stay awesome, everyone.